In the final part, we are going to migrate clients from one ESMC server to another. In our case, from the original ESMC server to ESMC virtual appliance. The new server has a different IP and hostname. During installation of the ESMC server, the default certification authority and agent and server certificates were generated. During installation of the EM agents, agent certificates must be delivered and used. Without the correct agent certificate, EM agent is not able to communicate with ESMC server. To migrate the clients to a new server, you need to export certification authority from the original ESMC server to DER file and save it to external storage. Then you need to export server certificate from the original ESMC server to PFX file and also save it to an external storage. Create new agent policy and edit list of servers agent should be connecting to. Add new ESMC server hostname in first position as a first host for agents to try to connect to, and original ESMC server number 1 as a second host to connect to. Assign this policy to all clients and groups planned for migration. Clients with the new policy will try to connect to ESMC server 2, but without success. There is still no ESMC server 2, so they will connect back to the ESMC server 1. After installation of ESMC server 2, agents are still unable to connect to this server, because agent certificate 1 is incompatible with the server certificate 2 and certification authority 2 on the ESMC server. Therefore, it is necessary to import certification authority 1 to the new ESMC server 2, and to change the server certificate in server settings to server certificate 1. Of course, you can fix this directly during installation of ESMC server 2. It is needed to import the original certification authority and server certificate to the installation wizard during installation of the new ESMC server. Now Client 1 and Client 2 are able to connect to the ESMC server 2. Keep in mind that the server certificate 1 needs to have asterisk value in the host field, or it needs to be set to ESMC server 2 in advance, otherwise the agent will not connect. Good practice is to keep both servers running for a reasonable period of time to ensure migration of all clients. Also those that were turned off at the moment of migration. Otherwise it is possible you will lose client computers. As in this example, Client 3 was turned off and did not receive the new agent policy to connect to the server 2. When turned on, Client 3 will not connect to server 2 and will try to connect to server 1. However, this server is already down and the agent on Client 3 is lost. Therefore, keep the ESMC server 1 turned on, Client 3 receives the new connection policy, and subsequently begins to connect to server 2. Eventually, you can create a new agent policy to deliver agent certificate 2 to client computers. Then the original certification authority 1 and server certificate 1 will not be needed anymore on the ESMC server 2, and you can revoke or delete them. In the following part we will demonstrate how to migrate all agents from the original ESMC server to the new ESMC server in virtual appliance. First, we will migrate clients that are in the same subnet with the virtual appliance. In the last step we will migrate also Client 3 that is in a different subnet. Log into Web Console with username administrator and password edutraining123. Navigate to More Peer Certificates in the main menu. Click on Server Certificate, select Export, and save the PFX file to Share folder on desktop. Navigate to More Certification Authorities, click on ESMC Certification Authority and select Export Public Key. Save the DER file to the same shared folder. To modify the existing EM agent policy, go to Policies in the main menu. Expand Custom Policies, click on the default agent policy in the right pane and select Edit from the context menu. In Settings section, in the Connection part, click on the Edit Server List link next to servers to connect to. Press the Add button, type the IP address of ESMC virtual appliance and confirm by OK. Press the Add button, type the original ESMC server hostname and confirm by OK. Press the Save button and save the policy by clicking Finish at the bottom. Switch to Client 1 Virtual Machine. In Windows Explorer, navigate to EM Agent Status Log file. The log will show that agent is still connecting to ESMC and not to ESMC VA despite VA's IP being first in the list of servers to connect to. This is because ESMC VA does not use existing certificates from ESMC server and thus the agent cannot authenticate successfully. Switch to ESMC server virtual machine. Log into Web Console for the new ESMC server in virtual appliance with username administrator and password edutraining123. Navigate to More, Certification Authorities, press the Actions button at the bottom and select option Import Public Key. In the pop-up window click on the Choose File to Upload field and open the DER file from the Share on Desktop. Press the Import button. Navigate to More, Server Settings. In the Connection section, click Change Certificate link. Select the Custom Certificate Radio button, click on Custom Certificate icon, open the PFX file from the Share on Desktop and press OK button. Save changes by pressing the Save button at the bottom. Server certificate change requires server restart. In ESMC Appliance Virtual Machine, press Enter key and type the edutraining123 password. In the Management Console navigate to Restart System and confirm. Wait until the ESMC virtual appliance is rebooted. Switch to Client 1 Virtual Machine. Check the agent status log again. Verify that EM agent is connecting to ESMC VA IP address. Now, try to migrate the mobile device connector component. In the Web Console for the new ESMC server in Virtual Appliance, navigate to the Computers section in the main menu. Click on the Gateway EEI computer and select option Manage Policies from the context menu. Click on Create and Add Policy button located at the bottom of the screen. In the Basic section, name the policy Migration Policy for MDC. In the Settings section, choose ESET Mobile Device Connector from the drop-down list. In Connection section, click on Edit Server List next to servers to connect to. Press the Add button, type the IP address of ESMC VA and confirm by OK. Press the Save button and save the policy by clicking Finish button at the bottom. Switch to Gateway EEI Server Virtual Machine. Open Windows Explorer, navigate to MDC Status Log. Verify that the MDC is now connecting to ESMC VA IP address. Now, it is time to finally migrate the Client 3 computer. Switch to ESMC Server Virtual Machine. Log into the original Web Console with username administrator and password edutraining123. Navigate to the Computers section. Click the cogwheel icon next to Workgroup PC's static group and select Manage Policies. Click on Create and Add Policy button located at the bottom of the screen. In the Basics section, name the policy migration policy for work.